Sounds good. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're all ready, but for you, it's not only—
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Dark...
Can't believe you...
That thing!
Better,
The best...
Guess left can be right, sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. Good hit. Don't slip. The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but Some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. That hurt 'em. Smart foe would leave now. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation... The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's going to take a... It's coming from behind that door. There you go. A warning light. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him. Who's to stand against that? That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. Sure useful.
Mauketo, tolu, keta, potobuata. Evunkut peboko atu, au bobo tuboko. Tai mis lo atu lo tikamapen.
Hat. Asks if you were tired. The nono...
Ugabun ang ugagad yebrom iboda kildoledrea ya mauloa.
The tree stuck.
Tuluya.
Records tell of the ruinous devastation that his friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Regardless, you're getting the hang of it. Quicker. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made... Anyway, he needs help and says it's... He can't understand why you'd do such a thing. He won't make it...
Good work, clever cogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
Seriously?
And you were right.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already...
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something. Out-of-Date, regardless of who you choose, the Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Cosata get kotuvon.
Another fork in the road. It's either the top... It's a bridge. Just get over it. Kaboom! Hey, nice shot. They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. Says...
Zata is the muy totloho. Iglezet.
He welcomed
Yaput.
the news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. Says fear and hatred is the only path to dominate. Their kin. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Apinosko.
You both
Karies nesta patafo ufo.
seeing
Ives ye mali muzamit.
the gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
Bergembira rultaglah humna.
Made it count. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Time is lost on this place. Let's see.